What is up, guys? Jen here, bringing you the Mayhem as always, and I have a loot case opening for you guys as always, like every Sunday. But before I go into anything involving this video, a lot of you guys have been asking for my opinion on the current state of WWE Mayhem. I will be bringing you a Mayhem video based around that subject sometime next week, so please be on the lookout for that. It's either going to be next week, during the week, or it's going to be on the Sunday a week from today. But with that out of the way, we're concentrating on this event. We have the Hell in a Cell recap, as it was just saying just there. I am just finishing off the Superstar difficulty, the last branch. Again, just kind of diving into the state of the game kind of thing. I like the branched events, but I think they should only be for specific events like this, pay-per-views and special one-off events and Superstar difficulties. Apart from that, there shouldn't be anywhere else. I don't like too much branching unless there was more reason to do so. So that's my opinion on that, but you'll hear more about that later. So we are going to be finishing off this Hell in a Cell event, and as you can see, we've got Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, the Big Dog Roman Reigns, Mankind, and the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. And you can see I'm using some different superstars. I think this is something I need to start doing because I always use my same guys. So I'm just mixing a few other people in there. You can see I got Eddie Guerrero, that's the 3-star one, by the way. AJ Styles, 3-star. Randy Orton, 4-star, 4-star Kane, and 3-star Rock. So I've got a bit of everything. I'm going to keep mixing it up each episode that I bring you, so you guys can see some other superstars instead of the usual Goldberg, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Mankind. You know, the synergies that I always use. I'm just going to use people that I'm currently leveling up. So here we go. Let's go against Samoa Joe. And I think it's only fitting because Brawlers are weak against the Showmans. It's Samoan versus Samoan. So let's see how we do. I think we've pretty much got a decent start up here anyway, because our rating is much higher. But we're on top of the cell. Which Samoan is going to be the last one standing? It's going to be me, just be honest. Let's do a bit of showboating. Let's get that energy bar up. Bit of blockage. Try and get them 10, 11 hits. We're doing well. 12 hits. Oh, we lost the chain, but we've got the power bomb. I'm just going to wait for the right moment to use it. Come on, Joe. Let's do it. Oh, I knew if I had a feeling. But we got the military press drop. Which is nice. Just gonna throw him off. See you later, Joe. Ah, you win. I've noticed, actually, do you know when you go into the title match, it doesn't display the title on the Titantron anymore? What's up with that? No idea what's going off there, but that was an easy match. Let's see if we can have a bit more of a challenge in the next one against Daniel Bryan. So he is a high flyer. So let's have a look who we can use. Who is going to have the strength above him? Oh, Rock's got a weakness. I'm going to use Eddie Guerrero, because why not? As soon as I got Eddie, I'm a big fan of Eddie. I had to level him up. He's nearly at max for 3-star now. Just need to invest a few more shakes into him. But apart from that, he's doing pretty well. And I just like his animations. And just using them. Viva la raza! So Daniel Bryan is definitely getting the jump on us here, so we're going to do a bit of showboating. It would be so cool if he did the Viva la Raza while he was showboating, but you know, he didn't. So we're going to use the lasso from El Paso, because if we do this, this also triggers the steal ability, I believe. So hopefully we'll get that. We'll try and not get him to tap out. We'll get him to come out now. There we go. So let's see if the ability, there it is, steal. So you can see we are stealing his taunt, stealing his energy, which was nice. We just need to get a few more hits. And we've got the frog splash. Oh no, we messed up. This is why I want to use like other superstars, because they've got these cool abilities. I mean, I want to use Doink just for that brutal skill that he has. So we've reversed that, it's thrown him to the corner, and we are going to be using a nothing at all. But we're going to reverse it again. I think this is going to be a drop kick of some sort. Yeah, there we go. Straight away, taking away all his health. Viva la Raza, Daniel Bryan. Sorry, my friend. We got the 3 count and the other winners. Yeah, that's why I want to use more superstars. I've also got a video coming up just kind of showing you guys all my roster, because that's another request that you guys always are asking in that comment section below. And if there's anything else you want to see, suggest. I note it all down, and as soon as I've got the right amount of requests, I'll put a video out for you guys. I do listen. So please let me know in that comment section. That's your zone to let me know what you want. It's a place for you to bring the mayhem. I'm up here in the video box bringing you the mayhem, and you bring the mayhem in the comments. So we are going against the big dog. It's only natural to use a technician against him, but I don't want to. I do not want to use a technician. We're going to go for the big red machine, Kane, against Roman Reigns. Just because we want to mix it up a bit. We just want to mix it up. We don't want the same old stuff. But the Hell in the Cell event, I'm a fan of. A lot of people said it's just like a rehashed version of the Royal Rumble, and to a certain extent, yeah, maybe it is. But we've got some more animations in there, and it's a pretty easy event to get through, because once you've got that second energy, it's a very easy event to grind through. So there's that in there. That's probably the pro of everything. But we'll soon see what they have for us. I think the next kind of game-changing event will be Survivor Series in terms of matches. But oh wow, we got the Superman punch. Let's do it. I think he might reverse actually. No. Ooh. But yeah, and I think with the Evolution event coming up, I really hope that we see women, because it's going to give us kind of a new category to mess around with. Hopefully it's just not rehashed stuff. Maybe they do something different for the women's. Maybe the women are the 5 stars. Just saying, you heard it here first. Probably won't be, but I want them to do a bit more experimenting with leveling up characters and leveling up certain. I'd love to level up certain stats. So if you were to display all the stats, so let's say if we get Eddie Guerrero up in the superstar screen, and we go on to, say if we just kind of like hit, do you know where all the stats are, the health and the power, we hit that and it brings up all the critical hit stats and everything in the middle of the screen, and then we can use certain items, because say if Eddie Guerrero is nice and speedy but his strikes are pretty poor, maybe we can put some power into him strikes and really kind of customize our superstars. That's something I'd definitely like to see. But I'll talk about that more in my talking about the state of the game. We're going against one-on-one. We're going against one-on-one. We are going one-on-one against Mankind, and we're going to make sure he falls off like he always does. Who should we use though? Should we use AJ Styles? I think we might use AJ Styles. It's going to be a close one though, isn't it? If we do. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's throw Mankind off the cell once again. There it is. I do like that little zoom in animation. That's very cool. But yeah, I would like to see a bit more kind of character customization. So if you went on like, I don't know, I'll use Versus as an example. You kind of go against another AJ Styles, but they might be completely different, because maybe that your opponent's invested a lot of power, into speed. So his strikes are really fast, and you've invested more into power, so you're kind of waiting for the right hits to hit him, and it can really balance the gameplay a little bit more, you know what I mean? Well, it can unbalance it as well, but it kind of gives you a bit of variety. It's never the same old story, which was nice. And they could include that into the alliances as well, so it's like, okay, we've got this event coming up, we really need a strong striker, and you can like, well, I've just leveled up my AJ Styles in striking, so can we, I'll submit AJ Styles towards that. Do you know what I mean? It'd be nice to a bit more customization, and maybe give us some more attires that we can kind of change, swap and change for extra boosts. Like we could wear AJ Styles' WrestleMania attire, and we get some bonus experience if we use it, but it gives us less health. You know, stuff like that. So we're going to finish off with Randall Orton, I think, because we have got him in the team, and he's definitely got that upper hand against Brock Lesnar. And one thing that I've not mentioned, and it will probably be in the title of the video and in the thumbnail, is we are going to be opening the Super Premium case. We finally got it because they've dropped some co-op events. One's still going off by the looks of it. It's been going off for a couple of days. and they all take place in the cell. I don't think any took place on top of it. I don't think, off the top of my head. But that's up. So if you haven't had the chance to do it, go do it, because it'll probably end the same day this video goes up. So look out for that one. But it's nice to see co-op events back. Though I would like to see some changes in it, because sometimes you will have like one person that will put in all the effort, and then the other people will just pick up the pieces. Oh, he's reversed it. It's okay. We'll pick up the pieces, and they'll get the same rewards as you, and they've done nothing. So I really hope it kind of bases it on your score, like who's actually defeating the big guys in the event. So wow, Lesnar is going to be defeated with a vertical suplex. Can you believe it? I don't know, I think I've done a lot of talking during this video, talking about a lot of things on my mind, just because I was like, I need to talk about the state of the game. People are asking me. So you're getting a sneak peek of my opinions, because you know, Reliance Games provide me with content to give to you guys. Doesn't mean that I bend over backwards and you know, accept everything that is right and it's good, because like most games there's always going to be bad parts, but I'm not a hostile person, so I'll just address it in a nice manner where we can talk about it and discuss. So now the event is out the way, and we're going to go over to these loot cases. So I'm just going to get rid of these event cases, because, you know, I want to clear out my inventory. They were absolutely useless, so see you later. I'll sell you for a bit of cash. So the superstar cases we have 3 Hell in a Cells, just because we want to wrap up the Hell in a Cell event, so we might as well open a couple of cases. We have 2 Money in the Bank, but we're going to ignore those for now. The time is coming very soon, next month. No, we're nearly in October, aren't we? So in November. So we've got 2 3-star cases, 2 premium and super premium and main event. So we got a nice chunk of cases. Not a lot, but we've got a nice chunk of cases. So hopefully good luck will be on our side. Please give me that good luck right now, because you guys know how bad my luck is. So here we go. Let's go and open. Should we just start off with the main event, since that's what we probably just got during that highlights event, or the recap event, sorry. So who do I want out of this? Who can I see that I would like? No one really. 4-star Rusev. I can just hope, can't I? So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 2-star Daniel Bryan. I don't even know what to say about that. I guess it's all about progression. That's what I always say. That's always going to be the positive from a bad pull from a loot case. So should we knock out a premium out of the way? I think we should. So I can see 4-star Edge straight off the bat. That would be nice. After getting that 3-star Edge from the event. Let's just see. Let's see who we get. Who are we going to get? On this day, I see Goldberg. I do not want him today. Let's open a 3-star case. See who we can knock off the list here. 3-star. Who did I say in one of the videos that I've not got 3-star of yet? I can't remember, but let's see if we get them. We get a 3-star Batista, the Animal. And that is an overdrive. So some 4-star keys. I'll take it, because it's all about those 4-star keys. Let's do the other 3-star case. Let's see who we get. Ooh. 3-star Austin. I don't mind that, because he's one of my higher 3-stars. So that is an overdrive, and that is nice to see. I'm happy. So 3-star I'm actually happy with. Let's open this last premium. Chance of getting a 4-star. A very slim, but we'll try. Andre the Giant. What can I say? Not a lot. Right, let's bust out these Hell in a Cell cases. Let's see if we can have some luck. Give me some luck. Bro, no. I do not want you, especially 2-star you. Let's see who we get next. Come on. Here we go. Braun! We get 4-star Braun. We get 4-star Braun. Even though I was still talking trash about Braun. We get 4-star Braun. Yes. Get these hands. I'm happy with that. Catch you on the flip side. No, I'm kidding. Let's open that last Hell in a Cell. Because it's not over just yet. Who are we going to get next? Probably a 2-star just to kind of like, you know, be like, you've had your look now. Here you go, show off. But we get 3-star Miz. I'll take it because it's going to give us some 4-star keys, which is nice. And now we are going to open the Super Premium. But before we do that, let's just have a refresh to see what's in here. So we have got all the 4-stars in there now, I believe. Even like Edge and Edge and Bam Bam Bigelow. Eddie's in there. Doink the Clown's in there. And all the 3-stars as well. But if we look at the rates, we have a 25% chance of getting a 4-star. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. So I'm gonna hold it there. I'm gonna just pray to the gods. Here we go. Give me something good. Who's it gonna be? Let me know in the comments section below. It's either gonna be a 3 or 4-star. Let's find out. All that grinding for Sami Zayn. It's an overdrive, so I'll take the keys. But all those collecting of the Super Premium keys. Sami Zayn. But we got 4-star Braun, so I'm happy with that. Let's have a look at this guy. One of the newer 4-stars, so I am happy with that. Look at him there. Let's have a look at his abilities. He has Exhaustion after a 10-hit combo. He has Injure after a signature move. And he has Rage after the opponent uses their signature. So some pretty decent abilities there. And he is a powerhouse, and he has synergies with Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn. Oh, see, there was a point of getting Sami Zayn now. And Kevin Owens. And let's just have a look at his super move is a chokeslam. So yeah, if you've opened your Super Premium this week because of the co-op event, let me know what you got. Keep on bringing the mayhem like you guys always do, and I'll see that in that video next week. And that's about it really. Yeah, we'll talk more mayhem next week. We'll talk a bit more in depth and have a bit of a discussion. So on that note, I'll catch you guys. Get these hands on the flip side.